Hey everybody, welcome to the first ever YouTube video for Rick's Cool Things. It's probably going to be a little bit sloppy, but we're just going to roll with it. And today we're going to talk about how different plastics can affect the flight of your disc. So we're going to be talking specifically about the MVP Volt. The Volt comes in several different plastics. It comes in the electron plastic, the proton plastic, and the fission plastic. It actually comes in more than that. It also comes in a neutron and probably a plasma. I can't remember off the top of my head. I specifically want to compare today the difference between the proton volt and the electron volt. So these are both discs that I carry in my bag, and these are the same mold. So they have the exact same shape, but they fly different because of their plastic, the material that they use to make the disc. So this first one is the proton volt. Carry this in my bag. It's MVP describes it as a slightly overstable fairway driver. For me, it's quite overstable for my arm speed. And the flight numbers on the proton volt are speed of 8, glide of 5, turn of -0.5, and a fade of 2. All right. Now let's look at the electron volt. And the electron plastic is you would consider more of a base plastic. And the flight numbers on this are a little bit different. So the speed's the same at 8, the glide's the same at 5, and then the turn is -2, and the fade is 1.5. So the numbers we want to compare are the turn mostly, -2 on the electron volt and -0.5 on the proton volt. All right, so I can use my electron volt as a turnover disc. I can get it to go really straight, or I can get it to flip over for mid-range to fairway driver distances. Whereas with the with the proton volt, this is going to be like a hyzer disc for me. It's going to fade left every time. It's not going to turn over in the wind. All right, now I did mention also that the Volt comes in some other plastics. Right now on the eBay store, we've got the Fission Volt listed. And Fission is MVP's microbubble technology. So it has micro bubbles in the plastic that makes up the flight plate. So the flight plate is very light relative to the rim of this disc. And so that enhances the gyro effect when it's flying. So the numbers on this one are also a little bit different. It's a different plastic. Speed is still 8, glide is still 5, but the turn is -1 and the fade is a 2. So it's kind of right in between the electron and the proton volt. So that's our quick lesson today on how different plastics can affect the flight of your disc, even if it's the same mold. And if you want to, shop some discs and bags, check us out on eBay at Rick's Cool Things. And thanks for tuning in. Have a good one.